Good morning and welcome to the Morning After. We have a great show ahead of you, including a movie review and how to make your own Starbucks drink, so stick around. Welcome back. So, how was your weekend?
It was great. How was yours?
It was pretty good. It was busy.
Yeah, always busy.
Always busy. So, I don't know if you've heard, but a boy was found after being kidnapped 13 years later, alive and safe and well and applying to college.
Yeah, I did hear that. And actually, him applying to college is what got him to be found safe. He was applying and he realized his social security number didn't match his name, so he went to his guidance counselor and they realized he was actually in the missing child report, and they found him and they reunited him with his mother. It was crazy.
That's so crazy. And it was actually his father who kidnapped him. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of a crazy twist. Also, it's kind of like sad because it's like not like a stranger who was like, oh, okay, like get in my van. It was like a family member who kind of like just picked him up and left.
Yeah, the father said he was worried the mother was going to take him, so he just took him. He went hundreds of miles away. The boy's been living, it's been 13 years. He was taken when he was 5, and his dad literally just took him one day. He wiped out all his credit cards and his bank account, took the boy, and just left.
That's crazy. I can't imagine that.
Yeah, I mean, what would you do if you found out you were just a different person? He has a different name.
I know, it's insane. They were saying that when he was like really open to finding out like who he was when he realized like something was off about his social security number and everything. So it was nice because it's kind of it's like a reminder to other people who might have missing children, and like that's why they wanted to put the story out there, to not give up hope, because they might be out there and there's a good chance they could be still alive and well.
Yeah, and the mother said when she got the call, she didn't even want to believe it because she had gotten her hopes up so many times. So this time it was real, and she really found him. Yeah. So great.
Wow, it must be like a great feeling to like have your kid back again.
I know. I bet she doesn't even know him.
I know.
Last time she saw him, he was 5. Imagine the difference between 5 and 18.
I know, 18 now. Wow. His whole life.
She's got to figure out what he likes and where he wants to go to college and all that kind of stuff. But he said he just wants a normal life, and he said he wanted the media gone, and he just wants his life back to how it was like a week ago when he was just a normal teenage kid living normally. No pressure, nothing, no media, all that.
And it's nice to know that he did have a normal life beforehand. He wasn't like trapped in like a dungeon or something. No. He was, he did have a somewhat normal life despite being like kidnapped. It's like kind of like one of those stories you read of like the kids found in the milk carton, and then all of a sudden they find out like their mother was, had kidnapped them and stuff. Yeah. It's crazy.
He was safe, he was taken care of. And his dad said he knew it was only a matter of time before this happened, which is pretty crazy. The dad knew what he was doing, obviously. Yeah. So the dad said it was just a matter of time, and he just took him.
His lawyer said that he just got up and left. So, yeah. I mean, he kind of admitted to it almost by saying that, but we'll see.
We'll see what happens to the father.
We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to toss right now to Neliana with entertainment. So what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. I'm Neliana Ferraro, here to give you the latest from the entertainment world. Republican presidential hopeful Donald Trump got huge ratings from SNL. He hosted the comedy sketch show and beat the season's previous high in 2012. That episode was hosted by Miley Cyrus, where Hillary Clinton made a guest appearance. This wasn't Trump's first appearance on the show. The last time he hosted was in 2004, when he was also the host of NBC's The Apprentice. And the latest Bond movie, Spectre, didn't do too badly either. The studio estimated the film made $78 million over the weekend. Spectre falls just short of Skyfall, which made $88 million during its opening weekend. Movie analysts had originally guessed Spectre would top Skyfall, but one star is looking for redemption on a totally different matter. Ozzy Osbourne came to the Alamo for his son's History Channel show. He apologized for urinating on an Alamo memorial statue 33 years ago. The singer was banned for life from the city, but was forgiven once he donated $10,000 to the Daughters of the Republic of Texas organization. an Alamo councilman has said the city forgives Osborne and welcomes him back. That's all I have for this week. Back to you guys in the piazza.
Thanks, Neliana. So that was fun. A lot of entertainment
great.
going on. So kind of, different topic, but
Shifting gears.
shifting gears real
a
quick.
lot.
So an article came out with a couple tips that we thought we'd share with everyone, just on how to curb negative talks, like midterms just kind of passed. We're getting to kind of like a slumpy time of the semester. So just kind of like some tips and tricks for everyone on how to,
Yeah.
get
So
back.
the number one was know your triggers. So pretty much if you know something's going to bother you, kind of stay away from it. I know sometimes there's certain people or certain situations that just, trigger you. So
Exactly.
you want to avoid that.
Yeah, so don't put yourself in the bad situation if you can avoid it. Explore the opposite, so turn your negative into a positive. So if you're always like, oh, like I can't do that or I can't get the A, then turn it into a positive and be like, well, I could maybe get a B, or I can, if I study for 7 hours and maybe turn it into don't always focus on the negative part of it.
Yeah, that one's my favorite because I always like to do that because if anything negative comes up, my first immediate thought before I freak out is what good can come of this?
Exactly.
And I always try to find out.
You flip it.
Yeah, like even when I was hurt, I had to be on crutches. I was like, okay, but I get to have people help me out. Like,
Exactly, you
yay,
always
let's
have a
pretend
friend.
that's fun. Like, stuff like that. So everything can have a positive, definitely. So number 3 was don't think and never. So what do you have to say about that one? What do you think?
It was just kind of don't think of never and always, so just be like, oh, I always do bad on this, or I never can do that. So, focus on like, well, sometimes I do this really well, or I do, I can do this and things like that. Don't just have it so black and white. There is there's gray, and that's how you kind of get the positive out of a situation, is not thinking black and white about things.
Yeah, and even if you didn't do great on a test, there might be one section that you did really well on. So you can say, at least I know this, and now you know your weak spots and you can improve on.
Exactly. Don't think the worst case scenario. I thought this was interesting, and realize it's not the end of the world. So if you're, very overwhelmed with things, you're just kind of, don't know how to get out of it, think of the worst possible thing that will come out of it and realize you're not, it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
It's okay. If that thing happens, then take the steps to avoid it and take the steps to get out of it and help yourself.
I always tell my friends when they're stressed about a test, I said, in 20 years, are you going to remember that you failed this test, even if you fail it? And if they say no, then no. If it's a huge thing, then maybe, take some time to figure out the steps that you can make to make it successful. But if it's like a math quiz and you're going to freak out about it, in 2040, you're not going to remember the math quiz.
0.5% of your grade. No one's going to.
Yeah, so don't spend time worrying and stressing and losing sleep over something so small.
Exactly. And then the last tip was grill yourself kind of like how a therapist grills you. So when people go to therapy, I guess, if you say something and then the therapist is like, all right, so then why do you think that? Why are you doing that? Kind of almost like the worst case scenario thing. Play out every situation and, think of what you can do for it and what you can do against it, that kind of thing.
Ask yourself the who, what, where, when.
Yeah.
Kind of really get down to the root of the problem or the root of the stress rather than just the blank statement of I'm going to fail. Okay, what can I do to fail? Why am I going to fail? Who can I talk to help me not fail? Stuff like that.
Yeah, so overall, it's just kind of, find positive in every situation. Find one positive thing in every day. Kind of think short-term, solutions rather than the long-term, struggles. Or, your long-term goals versus your short-term struggle to get to that goal. And then just kind of do one thing for yourself every day. Because I think sometimes we get so caught up in trying to get everything done, we forget, sometimes you have to have a little you time.
Very true.
All right, so we're going to toss it now to Steph, who did a DIY Starbucks drink, a pumpkin latte.
Love this.
Oh, can't wait. All right, Steph, what do you have?
Thanks, guys. I'm going to show you how to make your own pumpkin spice latte and gingerbread latte. So let's get right into it.
Here's what you're going to need for this recipe. 2 cups of water, 2.5 teaspoons of ground ginger, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon, 1.5 cups of sugar, 1.5 teaspoon of vanilla, and 8 ounces of steamed milk. So to make the syrup, you're going to bring everything to a boil and throw everything to a pot. In this scenario, I just steamed up my milk in the microwave since I didn't have a steamer. And I also use coffee instead of espresso, but either one works. You're going to mix it all together and enjoy. Now we're going to move on to the pumpkin spice latte. You're going to need 2 cups of milk, 2 teaspoons of canned pumpkin, 2 tablespoons of sugar, and 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and of course a half a teaspoon of pumpkin pie. Again, coffee. So you're going to do the same exact thing and put everything into the pot and just bring it to a simmer. Now the recipe calls for a blender, but you can also whisk it like I did. Again, we're using coffee instead of espresso, but whatever you choose works.
So for the last step, you're just going to take your syrup and put it into the coffee, like so. Ooh. Oh, I should have gotten whipped cream, but I didn't. You can add some at the end. Stir it all together. All right, so now I'm going to try it. I'm kind of nervous. It's actually really good. Because sometimes, you know, Pinterest recipes, they're hit or miss. But that's all I have for you today. Back to you guys.
We're going to take a quick commercial break, but coming up we have a pancake recipe for those cold fall mornings, so stick around.
Welcome to A Sheer Sensation, North Haven's premier cosmetology service, located at 140 Washington Avenue, minutes from Hamden. We offer an array of services from basic cuts and colors to lash extensions and formaldehyde-free keratin treatments. We also provide hair chalk and styling for men. When you spend $60, your Q card will get you 10% off. Call us at 203-239-6477 to make your next appointment at A Sheer Sensation.
We are your source for entertainment news.
Laser Medica Derma Centers is a new philosophy in skincare for all ages. We are dedicated to offering the most technologically advanced and least invasive skincare treatments. Show your Q card and receive 20% off any procedure. We also provide microdermabrasion and Botox treatments, all performed in a relaxing spa environment. We are conveniently located at 52 Washington Avenue in North Haven, just down the street from Quinnipiac's North Haven campus. Call to schedule a free consultation and find out how Laser Medica can give you smooth, sexy skin all year long.
Welcome back. So this was a crazy story. I don't know if you saw the video.
I
but
did.
Serena Williams chased down an alleged phone thief, and then, you know, is calling herself Super Serena now.
Yeah, I love that. A guy stole her phone, and she was at a restaurant with her friend, and instead of just saying, oh my God, like, what the heck, she ran after the guy. She ended up getting him, tackling him, getting her phone back, and she's calling herself Super Serena, which I love. I think that's so clever.
And now she said it was a win for the ladies, and basically just chased the guy down.
Yeah.
And he said that he accidentally took the phone.
Which, do you believe that?
No, you don't just take a phone. You know what your phone looks
Yeah.
like. You know.
Everyone knows their
Not
phone
your
case,
phone star.
their style. No. Especially from someone else's table.
I know.
It
How
wasn't
rude.
his table.
How rude.
Yeah, right?
Trying to enjoy a meal.
Yeah, she's just trying to hang out with her friend. But that's it too. Does he not know who Serena Williams is? I mean,
How
the
scary.
girl.
I
Did
know.
he think she wasn't going to chase after him? I mean, the girl is an incredible athlete.
Serena has 4 gold medals, 6 Wimbledon wins, and 69 single titles. So that's not someone you want to go against when stealing a cell phone.
I am not surprised she was able to run after him and get that phone back. But yeah, when she came back to the restaurant, it was funny. She got a standing ovation from everyone in the restaurant, which I thought was great.
I mean, she deserved it.
Yeah, she did. She got that guy.
I mean, I feel like most people would just sit back and be like, oh, my phone.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I might do that.
I know, like, but someone else be like, so I want to go get that.
Yeah, but she said, ladies, like, if you see, just because like the guy's bigger than you or thinks he's tougher than you, she was saying like defend yourself and like go after it, and that's why she was calling it a win for the ladies.
I know, that's a good point. It's like you don't think about that. You're like, wow.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking of that initially until I read the article about it and got her quote. So that was very interesting.
That was good. I thought it was cool. So.
Yeah.
One way to end a meal.
Yeah, exactly.
Like eating mid-meal, someone picks up your phone.
She just thought she was going to have a regular lunch. Probably her friend did too. Yeah. And turns out they get standing ovations and they got the whole thing on camera, and now it's a big story.
The surveillance camera was cool. It's cool they had that. That was neat. They like released it and everything.
Yeah. Something other than tennis she can be in the news for.
Exactly. It's like a positive thing, like when there's like positive things in the news.
Yeah.
It's like celebrity problems, but like a good celebrity problem.
Yeah, celebrity,
like
celebrity
people taking your cell phone.
I know. It's funny that he took the phone. I wonder if the purse was there. And he did, like.
I think because if she's like someone famous,
yeah, that's
like,
what I'm thinking.
Like what's on their phone, like probably pictures, like you want to see their texting, like
maybe get their contacts.
Yeah,
she knows a lot of famous people.
I'm sure. Yeah, you like sell it. I'm sure.
Yeah,
he's trying to make money.
Yeah, very interesting.
I know.
Phone stealing. Phones are so valuable these days.
I know. Can't be taking that.
No.
No.
Don't want
I
anyone
think
taking
what was in the phone would probably be worth more than the actual phone.
Absolutely.
I mean,
absolutely.
her sister's number. I mean,
Yeah.
just like the whole.
Yeah.
I'm sure all the athletes and stuff in there. Oh, it's crazy. Can't even imagine.
There's so many.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna toss it to another recipe because we love pumpkins here.
We do.
So we have a pancake recipe that Mike did. So what do you have for us?
Thanks guys, Mike here, and I've got a special treat for you today. I'm going to show you all how to make pumpkin spice pancakes. So let's get started. I'm going to list the ingredients as I put them into the mixing bowl here. We're going to start with the dry ingredients. We have 1 1/4 cups of flour, 2 tablespoons of brown sugar, 1 teaspoons of cinnamon, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg, a dash of ground cloves, a dash of ground ginger, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Now we're gonna mix up all those dry ingredients real nice, real quick. It's already starting to smell like the fall, the season. All right. Now that those are done, we're gonna mix in our wet ingredients. That's gonna be 1 cup of milk, 2 tablespoons of vegetable oil, 1 egg, and a 1/2 cup of pumpkin puree. This is all of this stuff you can get at your local grocery store. These, and we're just gonna mix all of that stuff up for about 2 minutes or so until it's all nice and thick. Here is what our batter looks like. It's very nice and orangey. Looks and smells really good. Let's take it on over to the stove and actually cook these things now. All right, once your pan is already set to medium-low heat, we're gonna go ahead and just spray some cooking spray on that. Go ahead and just add some of your batter. Boom. All right, now look what we've got here. Just a couple more minutes on the stove. A nice, beautiful pumpkin spice pancake, perfect for those crisp fall mornings. Back to you guys in the piazza.
Awesome. Can't wait to try those.
Those are amazing.
I know. All right, so Netflix, as usual, has a couple changes coming up. They're bringing a few things out, like Anchorman 2. So how do you feel though about watching Netflix and like binge watching all the shows that are on there versus watching like streaming TV, like live TV?
So I'm a huge TV fan, but I usually like to watch like the actual TV, like watch it while it's on, which a lot of people don't like. But I never really was a huge Netflix person. I can't commit to a series. I would watch like 4 episodes and be done. And I finally finished a couple series, but now I've been watching like things like The Office and Friends before I go to bed. Just like a nice, like they're always so classic.
Like a nice relaxer before you go to bed.
They're a nice laugh. But my favorites are definitely Gossip Girl and Friday Night Lights.
Oh, I've gotten through like half of season 2 of Gossip Girl, and then I ran out of time when I got to school, so I haven't had time to watch it.
Yeah, it took me years to watch it.
I just feel like when I'm at home, like on my breaks and stuff, I watch a lot more like live TV because I have the time for it. Versus at school, when I do watch live TV, I'm like a little thrown off by commercials because I'm not used to it. I'm used to watching like Xfinity on demand, like on my like computer, so you get like the same 2 commercials all the time.
Yeah.
Or like Netflix, I'll watch like Gossip Girl and like The Office and like catch up on like little bits of those shows.
Well, the only things I really watch on TV are sports. But there's so many sports on that it kind of consumes my life.
See, I'm consumed by Bravo, so it's like the complete opposite.
Yeah, the complete opposite. I like Bravo too. But yeah, so like if there's a game on, I'm not gonna probably miss it. So I have to. So that's on TV and I watch those commercials and stuff.
Yeah.
But and then every time there's a season on sports season over, there's a new sports season. So I'm always watching. So I try to catch up on my shows like when I go home. Like I was just home this weekend and I caught up on some shows, which I was really excited about. My DVR, fast forward all the commercials, which I love. DVR is probably my favorite way to watch.
I think the only shows I do keep up with are like the Real Housewives. Like those are the only ones I like I consistently, even when I'm at school, like I have to make sure like I'm on the latest because I just, oh my God, I love it.
I've never seen the Real Housewives.
Oh my God, I love the Real Housewives. I'll listen to a podcast about it. Like it consumes you. You think they're your friends.
You think you know them.
I know, they bring out like the new cast and you're like, whoa, like now I have to make like 2 new friends. Like you're very like thrown off about it. You like
so
stalk
funny.
them.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's like it's you know, you like judge someone by like their favorite housewife.
Oh yeah, you get consumed by the shows you watch.
Exactly.
Like, I remember I used to watch Friday Night Lights. I wanted to finish it so bad I'd watch it while I was getting ready, like in the background. Yeah. Because I just wanted to finish it.
You have to like, you have to find the time. It's like the little times like when you're getting ready in the morning, like before you go to bed, like times like that. When you have like a downtime before class, like class gets out early, you like throw on Netflix.
Yeah, I know. I see a lot of people in the library sometimes watching Netflix, like in between studying for a nice
like
break.
A little break.
Definitely Netflix is a huge culture.
It is. It's like it's changed the way we watch TV because now you can stream it anytime you want versus 8 o'clock on Wednesday, like I'll be in my room watching live television. Like no one does it anymore.
I know. I think like it wasn't that long ago that we had to, like, if you wanted to see a show, you had to see it then.
Yeah, you had to wait. You had to be there.
All this streaming and Netflix has really helped us out.
Exactly. All right, so we're gonna toss it now to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
My name is Doug Thoreau. For nearly 90 years, 3 generations of my family have been providing the highest quality repair service. Insurance companies will refer car owners to lesser quality shops to save money. At Thoreau Auto Body, we provide the highest quality repairs with a lifetime guarantee to maintain the safety and value of your car. That's the quality you deserve. Thoreau Auto Body, our best work goes unnoticed.
Welcome to Joya Spa and Salon in Hamden. Whether you want a new look or the perfect wedding day hair, come to us for complete hair and nail care, cuts, styles, updos, extensions, and beautiful dimensional hair color, as well as manis and pedis, acrylics, gels, and shellac. Treat yourself to a facial, a peel, or microdermabrasion. Relax with a variety of massage techniques, including Swedish and hot stone massage. Joya Spa and Salon. Call today.
I could really go for a Ray and Mike's sub right now.
Come to Ray and Mike's and try our Philly chicken and cheese for just over $4. Giant cheesesteak subs and mouth-watering boar's head sandwiches for as low as $4.75. Q-Cash accepted just a mile down the road on Whitney, here at Ray and Mike's.
right, so we're going to toss to Mike Brennan, who has another great movie review for us. So what do you have for us, Mike?
Thanks, guys. I'm here with a review for Spectre, and I'm not sure what to say about this one. If you like the old school James Bond movies, then you'll probably like this, because there haven't been a lot of movies with Daniel Craig that are like this one. I know their trademarks very well, and they do all of them. The action scenes are ridiculous. The villain's an evil genius who pets a cat at one point. To say anything more would be a spoiler. James Bond is impossibly cool and even gets a few one-liners, and the movie stops dead in its tracks so Bond can have sex with beautiful women 3 times. The biggest problem with this movie is the clash of styles. It's undeniably silly, but it acts as if it's the most serious movie ever made. The locations are beautiful and the cars are cool, and that's about it. The plot is bad. It involves a terrorist group called Spectre who's trying to take over the world, while Britain deals with the threat of NSA-style surveillance. Bond tries to stop them while protecting a girl from a group whose family was connected to Spectre. It's stupid, the Spectre's motivations aren't clear, and the group doesn't even seem that threatening. It feels like Bond has to stop them because the plot requires it. James Bond is involved with many explosions, but unlike the previous movies of Daniel Craig's incarnation, there isn't a scratch on him. Only one scene makes him look like he was truly in pain, but to say what that would be is a spoiler in itself. That being said, it is a lot of fun. I couldn't tell if I laughed because I was having a great time or because it was so bad it turned around and became good. Props has to be given to Christoph Waltz, who played the villain. He's good with what he's given, but the specific character played was the inspiration for Dr. Evil from Austin Powers movies. As such, every goofy thing he does is played entirely straight, and he's having a blast. I may be in the minority here for thinking this is a bad movie, but I'm not going to tell you to not see this one. I certainly had fun, but it's also one of the dumbest movies I've ever seen. Back to you guys in the piazza.
Welcome back. So now we have a fun interview. We have Jen here from the theater department. We're going to do a quick little interview, and then we're going to do some trivia for Harry Potter with her.
Yes. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Welcome. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
coming.
Thank you.
So when did you get into theater?
Well, I've always been on stage since I was 2. I'm a dancer. My first play was actually in the 1st grade. We did Little Star, and I was Mama Star. But here at Quinnipiac, I didn't get started till my sophomore year. I was in the musical 9, and that made me switch my major from psychology to theater. And ever since then, it's just been like the best thing I've ever done.
Oh, that's so great.
Yeah. What's the favorite role you've ever played or the favorite show you've ever done?
Probably The Wizard of Oz. I was Glinda, so that was fun. I'm pretty sure it was typecasted because of the red hair, but it was a lot of fun doing that one.
What's your favorite part about doing theater and your favorite part of it?
Definitely the people you meet. I always say the theater community is probably one of the nicest communities on campus. Everyone's so inviting, they're so nice, we all get along. It's just a very, very well-rounded community.
Oh, it's so nice to hear.
Yes.
Yeah, that's so awesome.
Yeah, it's really awesome.
So what do you, sorry.
No, you go.
What do you aspire to be after college?
Well, I love being on stage. That's always what I've done, but this past semester I was assistant stage manager for Servant of Two Masters, so I think I'm going to go on to stage manage. That's what I really want to do.
Oh, that's fun. Why do you think theater is important for people to attend?
It's definitely important because the arts are not as incorporated in schools, and I feel like that's a big problem because children, they need imaginations, and that's being taken away. So I feel like the arts are very important to have so people have that outlet of creativity.
Yeah.
Love it.
All right, so we have a couple of just quick Harry Potter trivia questions for you.
Now, neither one of us have ever seen Harry Potter.
Okay, I am a super fan.
You're the expert. You're the expert.
Okay.
We have the answers, though. Okay. Do you want to take the first one, Kelly?
All right, sure. Whose birthday did Ron, Harry, and Hermione go to Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets?
Whose birthday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was Harry's birthday in the Chamber of Secrets.
We have nearly headless Nick.
Maybe it was his birthday party.
Yeah.
I forgot a word.
Okay, next question. Next
Okay.
question. What potion did Harry take to gain Professor Slughorn's memories?
Felix Felicis, which is liquid luck.
That
wow.
is, I didn't know the liquid luck part.
The more you know.
Yeah, we have that answer. That's correct. Okay, we'll take the next one.
Who was the first to be stunned by Basilisk?
Basilisk. To be stunned by it.
Yeah.
Moaning Myrtle was the first one, but that was years ago. But in the movie, it was, I believe it was Crookshanks. Or not Crookshanks, I'm so sorry. Wow. Filch's cat.
Oh, yeah.
Mrs.
Mrs. Norris,
the cat.
yes.
Yes,
Wow.
correct. Okay, what did Dumbledore leave Hermione in his will?
He left her the Tales of Beetle the Bard.
Ooh.
Yeah.
She's so smart.
I know.
Who is Harry's
Harry's
godson?
Harry's godson.
Teddy Lupin.
Wow.
She's so good at this. We don't
Yeah.
know.
Well.
We've never seen it.
Amazing.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. This Wednesday's Veterans Day, so be sure, thank your veterans. Thank you for all your service. And be sure to follow The Morning After on Twitter, Instagram. Check us out on Facebook and watch us on Q30television.com. Have a great week, everyone.